Glutton for punishment is probably the perfect way to describe what I'm talking about here with this story. So this man's name is Walter Guardado. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. And he went out on a jet ski in a very infamous lake. And I think by now y'all know exactly what lake it is that I'm talking about. None other than Lake Lanier down in Georgia. This guy went on his jet ski and he just disappeared. And this happened a few hours ago. Like he was reported missing a few hours ago. I'm recording this video on October 22nd, 2023. I don't know what it's going to take for people to realize that Lake Lanier is not the hot spot that y'all need to be going to. Me personally, I wouldn't even drive past Lake Lanier, let alone go in it. I don't know why people keep doing it. This is like how many, like this is at least maybe the 10th reported missing case involving Lake Lanier this year, probably. But let's see what they're talking about. Gwinnett County crews are scouring Lake Lanier by East Bank Park looking for a man who went missing on Saturday, they said. So he went missing Saturday, and I'm talking about this on Sunday. The man's name is Walter Guardado. His family told Atlanta News First. He reportedly jumped off a jet ski and tried to swim to shore near 5:30 p.m., but his girlfriend never found him. I wonder did his jet ski just die right there in the water? Did he run out of gas or whatever the case may be? Now, what would be very eerie, considering what we have learned about Lake Lanier, is if he had a full tank of gas in that jet ski and it just stalled. Maybe, like, let's say he never had a problem with this jet ski, assuming that it was his jet ski and not a rental. But the problem now that he has an issue with it, it happens on this lake. Gwinnett and Hall County authorities searched the water until sundown yesterday, and the search continues Sunday morning, which is today, according to Gwinnett Fire and Emergency Services. Crews said they are using sonar technology and canines to try and find Guardado. We are hoping he did swim to shore, Lieutenant Andy Lane with Gwinnett Fire and Emergency Services told Atlanta News First. We are hoping we are out here searching for nothing in the water and hoping we find him on the shore somewhere. And then it says check back with Atlanta News First as this story updates. I'm gonna be quite honest with you, not to be a downer, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. This is Lake Lanier we're talking about here. If they don't find this man, I would not be in the least bit surprised. We keep saying to people to stop going in that lake or around that lake. If they knew what was down there, they would leave it alone. And see, that's nothing but the ancestors that work there. They don't want to be bothered. It's like you're messing with another entity. Stop going to Lake Lanier. Now, the optimist in me is saying, hopefully they do find him, and when they do, hopefully he'll be alive. But the realist in me is saying they're not going to find him. And when they do, or if they do, it won't be in the condition that they hope he's in. And that was how he was before he got on that jet ski on Saturday. I'm just being real. It's like, how do people not know what this lake is about, and why do people keep going there? I don't know why. It's to a point where you can only say so much and tell people so much to stop going here and stop going there. But if you decide to continue to go there, then hey, go at your own risk. The ancestors are at work, and they're not being kind to strangers at all. I remember doing a video about Lake Lanier a couple months ago where I was highlighting the different incidents, like it was happening one behind the other. Then it showed how many people have died at Lake Lanier just this year alone, and those who have died in the past until now. Nobody is safe going there. Like I said, I wouldn't go there. I know where I'm welcome, I know where I'm not, and I know that I'm not welcome there. I just would not go to Lake Lanier at all, not even to take a picture of it. Because if you notice, most of the pictures that they have of Lake Lanier are aerial shots. I don't know if anyone's ever picked up on that, but if you look at pictures of Lake Lanier, most of them are aerial shots, like with drones. You rarely have any pictures from right down there at, you know, human level, at human height level, or even pictures of people like, say they're on a boat or whatever the case while they're out there. It's a reason for that. But hey, like I said, continue to go there at your own risk, but it is a risk nonetheless. Not to turn this into a "I told you so" type of moment, but I kind of figured that they would not find this man alive. And when they did find him, it was definitely going to be him being deceased. Now, the first part of the video that you're listening to, that you heard before you saw this part pop up, was actually recorded literally a couple weeks ago. It's not like I just recorded this video at the time that you're seeing it. However, this part just got added in, and I'm glad that, you know, I waited a little bit so I could actually speak on this part. So I'm just going to read this first part right here. It says, body found days after jet ski rider vanishes in Lake Lanier. The body of a man who fell off a jet ski and disappeared on Lake Lanier has been found. Walter Juarez Guardado, age 37, of Roswell, was pulled from the Atlanta area lake around noon Monday, October 23rd, after crews found his body in 20 feet of water. Game warden said Guardado was riding a jet ski near East Bank Park on October 21st when he fell off. He wasn't wearing a life vest, authorities said. And I'm sure that there's more additional stuff in there, but this is really the gist of it. I kind of figured that one of two things was going to happen. One, they were not going to find his body, and two, had they found his body, that he was going to be found deceased. And there it is. There you go. So, you know, it's unfortunate, but again, we keep telling people to stay out of this lake, but some people love to be gluttons for punishment, unfortunately.